What's up, you guys? Godzilla Fan Freaks coming at you today with another figure review. And today we're taking a look at another Star Wars figure. Today we're taking a look at the Black Series Kylo Ren figure. So let's get straight on into this figure review and let's just take a look at the box. Here's the box that the figure comes in. Very nice, window here to where you can see the figure. Picture of Kylo Ren down here in the corner. He is number 3 in this series. And on the back, it kind of just gives you a little read up of Kylo Ren. And then you have all your legal jargon and warning and such there as well on the bottom. But overall, there's the box for the Black Series Kylo Ren. And I will read the back for you. Kylo Ren, a dark warrior strong with the Force. Kylo Ren commands the First Order missions with a temper as fiery as his unconventional lightsaber. That's it. Nice little read up there on Kylo Ren. Makes sense and to the point. So now let's get on to this figure review by looking at the figure itself. Kylo Ren from the Black Series. Very nice, I want to say. I want to say I like this figure a lot more than I do the Elite Series figure that I reviewed previously. Just because the cape and the hood and everything on him is actually a cloth. It's more maneuverable too because it's plastic. It's not die cast, so he has a lot better range of articulation. But just because the cape and everything is pretty much actual cloth is a big difference. Except for, of course, this piece here that kind of hangs on his shoulders and down his back. That's kind of like a rubberized piece. That's the only piece on it that is rubberized. The rest is all cloth pretty much. So, paint job. Of course, this one is a lot more blacker than the Elite Series. The Elite Series Kylo Ren had some grayish highlights mixed in with the black, but this guy is pretty much all black down to everything, except for the little silver on his helmet. But you do have the nice, silver pieces around the front part of his mask. Lightsaber is a very nice red. The hilt on this lightsaber isn't as colorful as the one on the Elite Series, but it's got blacks and grays mixed in very nicely. And again, just all the way around, just he's pitch black as can be. So paint job's easy. Next, we'll go on into detail. Detail, very nice. Again, just because the hood and the cape and his cloak and everything is an actual cloth pretty much, gives this figure a lot more than meets the eye. It just looks 100% more authentic. It looks just that much more greater than the Elite Series one, in my opinion. His helmet, his mask, just looks fantastic. I love it. Just looks awesome. You got the armbands and everything down to the gloves look great. The little belt, coming around his waist looks very nicely well done. Again, this cape, this part of his cape that's rubberized, that's draped on his around his neck and his shoulders and going down his back. Very nice, torn and weathered look. Let's see, his boots and everything, and his a kind of under cloak. Again, that's a rubberized piece and whatnot, but still looks very nice. Boots and everything, very nice wrinkles and everything going down the pants and into the boots. Very nicely well done. And that about does it for detail. Just spot on with this guy. Lightsaber, very nice and rigid looking, to create that unstable energy. Even though the Elite Series lightsaber, on most of them, it's kind of hard to reshape the blade because the way it was packaged, there was almost no way for the blade to stay straight. So, and I tried to reshape mine the best I could, but it still has a little bit of a curve in it. But overall, it's not that bad. But just very nice, rigid and jagged energy looking in the blade to make it look unstable. Now, keep in mind, this figure came out before the movie did, and before anyone really saw what Kylo Ren 100% looked like, and that includes the lightsaber. And so, as you can tell, the lightsaber is not accurate to the way it was in the film. The way the vent blades come out, they almost come out and then form one big blade. So the blade is almost like one piece instead of it being three separate pieces like it normally is in the film. So this figure is also kind of special in that way. I mean, a lot of people might look at it as inaccuracy. I kind of look at it as being it's a Kylo Ren figure with kind of maybe like a concept art of his lightsaber, which is actually kind of cool when you look at it that way. So very nicely well done there. As articulation goes, again, better range of articulation. He really doesn't look up or down at all, just very ever so slightly. But you can get him to look left and right. I have him in a set pose, but his shoulders do move. I'll just remove one of his hands from the lightsaber here, just to show you because both arms kind of do the same thing. So you got the shoulder that moves, up and down, forward and backward. Nice jointed elbows. You can get very nice, bends out of them, that's for sure, and straighten them out. As well as his wrists are kind of on a hinge. I believe they're on a hinge joint of some sort. Yeah, they're on a hinge joint, so you can kind of get a little bit of bends out of them, not too much. And then, of course, you can rotate them like so. He does have a joint at the waist, so you can get him to turn left and right. He does have a little bit of an ab crunch as well, so you can kind of have him hunched over or kind of leaned back. His legs, you can get his legs to kick forward, of course, kick backward, come out to the side, like so, like he's dancing. And then, of course, you have the knees, which are not double jointed, but you just got a single joint knee, but very nice bends out of it. And then, of course, his feet have very nice articulation at the ankles, to where you can kind of almost get a full flat foot, almost like he's kicking somebody. You almost kind of get that type of position out of it, as well as you can tilt it so far up. And then you do have a little bit of an ankle pivot to help positioning on his footing and get some pretty cool poses with this guy. So a good range of articulation, a lot better than the Elite Series. Again, I like this figure a lot better than the Elite Series Kylo Ren. I just think it looks a lot better, especially with the cloth cape and whatnot. And you just can't go wrong with it. I just think it looks awesome. And I really dig it. Even though the lightsaber isn't 100% accurate, I still think it looks cool as hell. Kylo Ren has become one of my, if not my favorite Star Wars character. I will be cosplaying as him this year for Tucson Comic Con. Really excited about that. And that is about all I have on this review, you guys. I don't have any other Star Wars Black Series figures other than the Bosk, which I left up on top of my shelf. I don't really feel like going to get him. But if you collect the Star Wars Black Series line, you pretty much know how big these figures are, and he will pretty much fit in well with any of them. So anyway, you guys, that is my review on the Star Wars Black Series Kylo Ren figure. Hope you all enjoyed. Like always, we are Godzilla Fan Freaks. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And we will see you guys in the next video review. Thank you for watching.